We ask that you please remain standing for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. To our parents, guests, graduates, we say good evening and welcome to this year's commitment exercise for the 2021 graduating class of Aiken High School. We are honored to be afforded this opportunity to hold this ceremony and welcome those that are with us in person as well as those who are joining us virtually.
Good evening. Please join me in thanking our sponsors. Presenting sponsor, Rhodes Graduation Services. Platinum sponsor, Aiken Works. Gold sponsor, Haas and Hildebrand Incorporated, Bridgestone. Silver sponsors, the City of Aiken, the City of North Augusta, Buford Golf and Associates Incorporated, H.G. Reynolds Company Incorporated, LS 3P Architecture, Interiors and Planning. Supporting sponsors, Southside Pediatrics of Aiken, LLC, Macmillan Posden Smith Architecture, and Security Federal Bank.
Thank you to those sponsors. Allow me an opportunity to recognize some special guests that are here tonight that help serve our great district and allowing us this opportunity to be here. First, I'd like to recognize those members of the Area 1 Advisory Council, Mr. Eugene White, Mr. Clarence Jackson, and Miss Albertine Grant. Thank you for being here. I'd also like to take an opportunity to recognize one of our school board members, Mr. Cam Nessel. And then finally, one of our district leadership staff, Dr. Corey Murphy, Chief Officer of Student Services and Operations. Please turn your attention to the jumbo screen behind me to hear from our Aiken County Superintendent, Mr. King Lawrence, and our Aiken School Board Chairman, Dr. John Bradley.
Good evening, class of 2021. Tonight is your night. Tonight, we celebrate you. Tonight, all of us, your parents, your teachers, your coaches, your friends, all let you know how proud we are of you. Tonight, you are high school graduates. Congratulations. This was not the senior year you wanted, but it's the one you got. I don't want to suggest that you get used to that, but I do suggest that you not be surprised by it. In the years ahead, you will encounter many more experiences that lead you to say, this isn't the one I wanted, but it's the one I've got. Usually, it will be relatively minor. This isn't the car I wanted, but it's the one I've got. Sometimes, it will be more consequential. This isn't the job I wanted, but it's the one I've got. But if you apply the skills and knowledge you have gained in your years as a high school student and continue to build on that foundation, you will more often say, this is the one I wanted. If you embrace your journey with the same character and determination with which you have approached your senior year, there will be a day when you look at yourself and say, this is the life I've got, and this is the one I wanted. Again, congratulations, class of 2021.
Hello, my name is John Bradley. I am chairman of the Aiken County Board of Education. On behalf of the board, I'd like to welcome everyone here this evening. This evening we celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2021. It's been an interesting year, filled with numerous adjustments, hardships, and accomplishments. To the parents and guardians, I appreciate so much what you've done to support your young people. I know that you've had to make many adjustments in your schedules, that you've made financial sacrifices, and it's been very difficult, and we appreciate the spirit in which you've done that. To the graduating seniors, thank you for the way that you've handled this year. I know that you've had to forego many of the experiences that most graduating seniors experience during their senior year. I'm sorry that you missed out on those, but hopefully there will be many, many more in your future. No matter where your path takes you, I want to wish you much happiness and success in the years to come. Congratulations on a major accomplishment in your life. Thank you.
It is my distinct honor to present to you two students, and first presenting to you our salutatorian for the 2021 graduating class of Aiken High School. The salutatorian is the student with the second highest overall average in the class. This year's salutatorian is Margaret Hannah O'Leary.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. To the parents and family members who raised us, to the teachers who helped us grow, to the staff members who helped us succeed, to the friends who helped keep us sane, and to my fellow graduates who helped us realize how great it is to be a Hornet. Good evening and welcome to the Aiken High Class of 2021's graduation ceremony. I am Maggie O'Leary, and I am honored and blessed to be called your salutatorian for the class of 2021. I am not the first, and I will not be the last person to say that this has been an interesting year, and a lot of you just want for it to be done already. Ever since we were little, we all have looked forward to our senior year. We were excited for the football games, homecoming, prom, and all the other senior perks our older siblings and friends have bragged to us about for years. We may have missed out on a majority of those activities, but I think something more beautiful filled that void: unity. Never before had I seen teachers and staff come together to throw a huge gala for the senior class. And never before had I seen Coach Tice in a tutu, which, to be honest, I would be happy to never see again. Our teachers and staff members did so much this year to boost our morale, and I will be forever thankful to them. Our parents did too. They were devastated along with us when we found out our senior year wouldn't be what we had dreamed it would be. Their efforts to make this a happy and memorable year did not go unnoticed, and I am so thankful for them too. This sense of unity also extended to our peers. Never before had I had such important conversations with my classmates about mental health until this year. We all understood how rough this pandemic had been on our mental states, and it was beautiful to see everyone looking out for each other. Senioritis may have been in full swing, and we procrastinated every assignment we were given, but we always took the time to make sure our classmates and friends were doing okay. Despite the fact that we had to wear masks every day, we did not shy away from dressing up for Spirit Days. Dressing up as senior citizens with you all was so fun, and I cannot wait to be in the same nursing home as some of you, because we will be the cutest old people. You all make me laugh every day, and I am so incredibly thankful for each and every beautiful soul that is sitting before me today. Each of you have the power to make your life fulfilling and exciting, and I hope you never let someone decide your future for you. It is your sole duty to make your life worth living. Make me jealous when I hear about them at our 25th reunion. Wherever our futures lead, to the military, to the workforce, or to college, we will always be Aiken High's class of 2021. As we leave this field for the last time tonight, we will all be going our separate ways, but we will stay united despite the distances between us. We are Hornets, and nothing will ever change that. Congratulations to the Aiken High class of 2021. Go out into the world and make some memories. And lastly, in pure Dr. Holt fashion, thank you, and go Hornets!
Well done.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
Go Hornets indeed. All right. I am also honored at this time to present to you our valedictorian for the 2021 graduating class of Aiken High School. The valedictorian is the student with the highest overall average in the class. This year's valedictorian is Jasmine Deborah Sampson.
Forgive me, but there is one thing I need to do before we begin. Is it all right if I take a selfie? Okay. All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Jasmine Sampson, and it's an honor to stand before you all today as we recognize and celebrate the graduating class of 2021. Tonight, on behalf of my class, I welcome our distinguished guests from Aiken County Public Schools, faculty, staff, family, and friends. I would also like to take a moment to thank a few people who have played a significant role in shaping me into who I am today. Thank you to my parents, Lorenzo and Veronica, for every sacrifice you have made so I could always put my best foot forward. Thank you to Dr. Holt, to the counselors, and to the administration for their commitment to Aiken High and its students day after day. Thank you to the custodians for ensuring that we always have a clean environment to learn in. Thank you to all my teachers who have dedicated their time and attention to help guide me every step of the way. And thank you to my friends in the class of 2021 who were with me right to the end. High school can be equated to climbing a mountain. They said it would be easier going up. Actually, they said it would be easier going down the mountain than up. Yet somewhere amidst homework assignments, late practices, and exams, the trek downhill became more numbing, more uncomfortable than it ever was trekking up. The last 4 years have been tumultuous. The intrusion of ignorance and indifference, stimulated by a series of events that have enabled hatred, resulted in a collision that reverberated within all of us. Collisions of opposing beliefs will happen. But the climb will only get more rockier if we continue to ignore the cries of help from our neighbors. We must ask ourselves, what future do we truly stand for? I wholeheartedly believe, as Martin Luther King Jr. pronounced, we will be able to hew out of a mountain despair a stone of hope. We are not always going to agree. We don't have to. But it's imperative that you make space for everyone to have a voice, rather than stifling each other. Now, I'd like to reflect on some lighter memories that exemplify how no matter our differences, we can still come together and enjoy the moments, such as enduring the egregious walks to and from the annex wing, having each other's backs during the parking wars with the senior class before us, holding our breaths in the math and science hall because of anatomy and physiology's mink dissection lab, attending the senior gala, and experiencing the victories and those just within our reach in band, soccer, volleyball, track, basketball, NJROTC, and so many more. My fellow Hornets, I could stand up here and give you advice on how to be successful. However, success is going to mean and look different for every single one of us. No matter how well you did or didn't perform in high school, it is not a barometer of your future. The bottom line is, I am not more promising than anyone else here. We all have the potential to be great, to do great, and I know we will. After everything it took for you to get here today, I just want to say that I am proud. Look at how far you have come and how far you will go as you choose your next path, whether that is in the military, in the workforce, or in college. Know that the stars will welcome you with open arms. So never settle for anything less than your personal best, and dream big. I can't wait to see what you become. I'm rooting for you. We all are. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
As your program notes, we're going to take a few moments to do a tradition here at Aiken High School, and that's take a few senior highlights.
Good evening. I am Leslie Jeffrey, lead school counselor. This class, 2021, has had their fair share of struggles, but through it all, they have risen to the occasion in every way. In the class of 2021, 161 students have a 3.0 or higher GPA, which makes them eligible for South Carolina scholarships. Among those students, we have 15 Palmetto Fellows. That is 2/3 of the class, a percentage we should be proud of. There is a National Merit Scholar recipient, a Senate Youth Scholarship Program qualifier, 2 students represented our district in the 2021 U.S. Presidential Scholars Program, 6 Watson Brown Scholars, 3 South Carolina Teacher Fellows Award recipients. Out of 21 Rotary scholarships given, 15 were awarded to Aiken High seniors. For nearly every local scholarship, there is a recipient sitting in this crowd. There are several students who receive full tuition for either academic or athletic accomplishments. Our students excel in every way. As a matter of fact, we have students that receive bronze, silver awards, and seals of Biliteracy for our state recognition. For the first time, we celebrate our first Cambridge International ACE Diploma qualifier. Our first student who has completed an associate's degree from Aiken Technical College. Upon graduation, We have students that are ready to enter the workforce. Over 40 students have earned an industry certification by completing a career and technology course. 75% of our students in the class of 2021 have earned a silver or better in the South Carolina Career Readiness Assessment. And finally, we salute 6 students who have answered the call to serve our country. I would like to now introduce Ms. Natalie Fox, who has served as a scholarship coordinator alongside me for other athletic highlights.
Good evening. Balancing the demands of extracurricular activities along with challenging senior academic coursework builds skills in time management, communication, team collaboration, and develops students' confidence. The class of 2021 has excelled in their extracurricular accomplishments. We have senior qualifiers in all-state band, jazz band, master recital, and all-state jazz combo. 3 of our seniors will go to college with the support of marching band scholarships. In athletics, we have all-state and region qualifiers in swim, track and field, volleyball, golf, soccer, softball, wrestling, tennis, baseball, cross country, football, and basketball. We have a senior region player of the year for boys basketball. Our boys basketball, girls volleyball, and track and field teams won their region championships, and the girls soccer team went undefeated in the region for the first time ever. Our senior National Honor Society members provided tutoring to students throughout the school year and completed on-campus cleanup projects in service to the school. Our senior Beta Club members have completed a total of 900 service hours this year and a grand total of 3,000 hours over the past 4 years. Seniors participated on the Aiken High School academic team, which won the Aiken County Academic Championship for the 4th straight year. Congratulations on all your achievements that went above and beyond your academic requirements.
To the class of 2021, as you look to the future, know that you have the tools to take on any challenge. We have seen your resilience. You will face more challenges, but you will remember how you develop the grit and the determination to achieve your goals. It gives me great pleasure to announce our seniors have been offered $13,963,654 scholarship dollars. On behalf of Aiken County Counseling staff, congratulations to the class of 2021.
I want to take an opportunity at this moment to, whether they're here in the crowd tonight, to ask them to stand and to note that these 2 individual students will be given a special award as they receive their diploma. Our first ever, and the first ever in the state of South Carolina, Cambridge International Diploma candidate, Miss Cassie Nichols. And also, the first ever for Aiken High School's graduating student who received a diploma at the same time as receiving their associate's degree. Please stand, Ms. Jada Walker.
Good evening, and congratulations to all our graduating seniors tonight. Being named a senior scholar has quickly become one of the most recognizable marks of distinction for Aiken County Public Schools seniors. To qualify as a senior scholar, students must be ranked in the top 10% of their class and have a minimum 3.8 grade point average. Students must also not have had a grade lower than a B in all courses for 15 consecutive quarters of their high school career. Will the following senior scholars please stand as your name is called and remain standing until all the names have been called? Mason Collins, Stacy Cook, Jalen Dix, Andrew Erbscorn, Sophia Frake, Hannah Jordan, Rebecca Moore, Cassie Nichols, Margaret O'Leary, Michaela Pilot, Jasmine Sampson, Aiden Spradley, Justin Turno, Emma Tyler, Blair Vaughn, and Ashley Wheeler. Congratulations to these senior scholars. Thank you.
Good evening. The South Carolina Seal of Biliteracy advances the state's commitment to prepare every learner for college and career readiness in an increasingly international community by recognizing learners who attain levels of proficiency in English and at least one other world language required in the global workforce. South Carolina is one of 40 other states who award the Seal of Biliteracy. To earn the Seal of Biliteracy, students must meet rigorous requirements and provide evidence of achieving the required level of language proficiency in English, plus one or more other languages. Students must meet the rigorous criteria for both English and another language, regardless of the student's first language. The Silver Seal students must demonstrate language proficiency in at least the intermediate high range in all 4 domains: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. The Bronze Seal students must demonstrate language proficiency in at least the intermediate range in all 4 domains: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Will the following students who have been awarded the Silver Seal of Biliteracy please stand as your name is called and remain standing until all names have been called? Angel Diaz, Mauricio Moreno Garcia, Brenda Corona Gonzalez. Congratulations. Please be seated. Will the following students awarded the Bronze Seal of Biliteracy please stand? Lydia Munoz. Congratulations. Please be seated. Your award certificates will be available for pickup in the counseling office after the ceremony.
Now to the presentation of diplomas. Graduation is always a serious and dignified affair. We ask that you work to refrain from applauding or making noise to the roll call of graduates. Each family deserves to hear their graduates' names called. Your congratulations can best be shown by applause for the entire class after the last graduate has been awarded their diploma. Please remain seated and refraining from taking pictures as graduates receive their diplomas. There will be time to celebrate when the last graduate's name is called. We have discussed our expectations with this class and we thank you for attempting to honor and maintaining the dignity of this occasion.
Michael Timothy Adcock. Jonathan Emanuel Alvarado Marquez. Tamia Amanda Retha Ashley. Andrea Latae Bailey. Leilani Renee Banks. Christian Paul Barbary. Haley Michelle Betts. Jordan Tia Bay. Lara Michelle Bledsoe. Krista Naris Bourne. William Caleb Bradham. Adriana Nicole Brewer. Skylin Nicole Bridges. Quentin Shaquille Brighthop. Kendall Jerome Rayshawn Brockington. Ahmad Martavius Brown. Catherine Gail Brown. Shemaya Nicole Brown. Trinity Azaria Bryant. Johnny Leandre Buggs. Kadeja Shania Burno. Robert Benjamin Burrows V. Roman Andrew Cadell. Devin Ezekiel Caldwell. Peter Robert Caldwell. Sydney Brooke Campbell. Amari Blasa Canales. Cameron Andrew Castillo. DeAndre Martez Coleman. Mason Delaney Collins. Philip Isaiah Collins. Stacy Logan Cook. Stacy Lee Cordell. Brenda Carolina Corona Gonzalez. Justin Emmanuel Council. Devin Lamont Council. Jasmine Elise Coy. Nicholas Caden Cribb. Alexander Marcus Cullum III. Demira Nicole Cullum. Alasia Simone Cullum. Tashira Cummings. Imane Janaya Curry. Dixie Renee Daughtery. Danielle Marie DeTroy. Angel Guillermo Diaz. Benjamin Winston Dix. Dalen Ishmael Dix. Jalen Thomas Dix. Roydell McKeith Dix Jr. Ella Grace Dietzel.
Augustine Colin Donatelli, Marvin Eugene Dumas II, Rebecca Suzanne Elmore, Alexis Leah Enlow, Andrew Martin Erbscorn, Valeria Esparza, Reagan Hunter Fairchild,
Russell O'Neill Felton Jr., Peter Anthony Flores, Isaiah Rashad Foster, Nathan Scott Frady, Sophia Noel Frank, Jaslyn K. Friday, Casey Madison Miller Garrido, Azaria Jamise Glanton, Tatiana Moasia Glover, Adam Tyler Good, Ariel Elise Good, Jayla Shanice Lula Goodwin, Luana Amaru Gorosito Fadiga, Camille Annalise Jasmine Grady, Zachary Wayne Ryan Grant, Dalton Wyatt Graves, Georgia Lee Gray, Kaisla Shakara Gray, Kiwan Amarion Ginyard, Emily Goulden, Alicia Carlene Hagwood, Samantha Nicole Hale, Aaliyah Mackenzie Hall, Christian Devon Hall, Sydney Marie Hallman, Tykeria Lene Harris, Shanasia Imacia Harrison, Sydney Janae Harrison, James Roberson Hayes IV, Chadburn Wells Heath II, Jila Shaniel Henry, Mayana Chantrell Hicks, Rainisha Renee Hicks, Taylor Lynn Tamar Hicks, Yasmin Zanaya Hillary, Ramey Elizabeth Holder, Notorious Leon Holland, Albany Tiana Holston, Alexis Simone Hopkins, Brittany Shania Howard, Naomi Nicole Werta, Donata Angelic Jackson, Taylor Ann Jackson, Taylor Nicole Jackson, Tawana D. Sierra Jackson, Deidre Teresa James, Michael Raekwon James. Haley Danae Jenkins. Ariana Patricia Johnson. Caleb Jaleel Johnson. Ayana Denasia Johnson. Olivia Elena Johnson. Samuel Allen Jones. Sherlantis Yasina Jones. Raekwon Antoine Jones Page. Donovan Lee Jordan. Hannah Rose Jordan. Megan Elizabeth Kilgore. Brianna Nicole Kynert. Arteria Lachey Knight. Tristan Jeffrey Knight.
Keon Jarrell Landy. Baba Kaya Langford. Gray Townsend Larley. Antavius Deshaun Malik Lawton. Nicholas Travers Lintner. Elizabeth Angelina Lopez. Lashari DeMay Mack. Carolyn Rose Marvin. Jade Massacott. Talia Monet Mathis. Patrona Michelle Matias. DeMarcus Trayvon Mazone. Catherine Grace McBride. Tiffany Felina McCauley. Haven Sayan McGee. Tamaya Samaj McKeevy. William Harris McKee. Rashad Jamel McMillan. Abigail Montana Metter. Marcus Antonio Miles. Destiny Davida Miller. Carl Martin Mims III. Jordan Evan Mitchell. Rebecca Madison Moore. Mauricio Marino Garcia. Michaela Carice Morgan. Anthony Leon Morris Jr. Ashanti Tiana Morton. Lydia Guadalupe Munoz. Brandon Christopher Rizal. Ashley Lynette Myrick. Cassie Ann Nichols. Liliana Nicole Nieto. Caden Bradley Noakes. John Robert Norton. Perrin Michael Odom. Margaret Hannah O'Leary. Mackenzie Alyssa Owens. Joseph Red. Excuse me. William Gordon Parrott the fifth. Isha Sunil Kumar Patel. Alexis Dawn Patton. Michaela Kiaria Peterson. Michaela Renee Pilot. Lizea Shanique Player. Sonora Gabriel Pontu. Christopher Lamar Portier Mason. Kiana Priester. Cameron Ramel Rayford. Kylie Savannah Ray. Laura Elizabeth Reedy. Joseph Red. Ian Paul Reese. Bryce Tom Sam Rhodes. Gabriel William Richardson. Hannah Faith Ricks. Skylar Bradley Goss Riley. Willie Ray Rivera. Janiyah Monet Roberson. Desiree Rihanna Robertson. Erica Lynn Robertson. Talia Quinacia Monet Robinson. Alexandra Marie Rogers. Angelica Louise Rodriguez.
Jayston Rayford. Alyssa Marie Rowe. Brittany Logan Rowe. Aaliyah Nicole Ross. Naquasia Najee Rouse. Paulina Rubio. Jasmine Deborah Sampson. Matthew David Savoy. Gary Dean Schneider Jr. Shaquila Dejanique Scott. Amber Nicole Siegler. Ronald Eugene Siegler III. Abigail Grace Sidwell. Avani Tiaja Simmons. Jamari Atia Simmons. Michael Gerard Simpkins. Jamal Denise Smith. James Truman Smith. Jacob Michael Songer. Ricardo Fidel Soto Salinas. Jalen Richard Spann. Aiden Connor Spradley. Logan Hunter Spradley. Asia Miera Staley. Haley Cheyenne Steele. Tyler Scott Stewart. Deja Monet Stokes. Katney Brianne Louise Stroman. Shannon Ali Stukes. Travis Cordell Taylor. Jillian Laura Terry. Skylar Renee Thomas. Robert Alex Tice. Malik Rondell Tolliver. Amaya Khalees Toole. Christopher Matthew Toole. Samuel Sonali Toole Jr. Ethan Romeo Paul Turi. Justin Michael Turner. Emma Caroline Tyler. Shelton Temez Tyler. Montana Brianna Valentine. Blair Christine Vaughn. Robert John Wagner. Jada Mackenzie Walker. Zykeria Monet Walker. Shanti Tykira Janae Walton. Noah William Ward. Abigail Rose Watson. Arnatica Shakora Weaver. Jasmine Ann Weed. Kai Alexander Wessel. Ashley Elizabeth Wheeler. Justin Dean Witt. Ariana Nicole Williams. Carlita Suzanne Williams. Devin Dion Williams. Jabril Elijah Williams. Kamara Simone Williams. Marietta Tiffany Williams. Tiara Simone Williams. Zamir Jabril Williams. Peter Arwin Waddell. Leilani Nova Young Miller. Joseph Jamar Copeland.
The faculty has certified that these candidates have met all the graduation requirements. By the power vested in me, Mr. King Lawrence, the Superintendent of Schools, the Aiken County Board of Education, and by the South Carolina Department of Education, I am entitled to confer upon these graduates their high school diploma with all rights and privileges. I now present to you the 2021 graduating class. You may stand and turn your tassels. Please remain standing. Please remain standing for the singing of our alma mater. parents and guests, please allow us to recess our graduates before we dismiss you. Thanks in advance for helping us release people in a manner that keeps safety and appropriate distance. Thanks for all your help. The students will have a recession led out by our junior leaders. And last but not least, go Hornets!